Hey guys, what is up? What is going on, my dudes? I'm totally not prepared for this. Okay. Hey. So yeah, guess what? Today we're going to be doing a tier list due to popular demand. Back here, Arceus. Come on. Maybe I shouldn't have made you so big. But yeah, we're going to be doing like a little tier list today. Does that sound fun? Little tier list. I've done a couple of these in the past. Not very good at them, but that doesn't matter. All that matters is we have fun, right? We're gonna have a little fun today. I actually have done the tier list already. I kind of blocked it out super quick before I started the stream, just to kind of get a good idea of what we're doing here. Of course, I won't spoil any of that for you guys. We're actually going to get the playlist going here. We'll listen to it as we go. Kind of take a short look at all of the songs, in order. And we're going to go worst to best. And that's what we're going to be doing for the next 30 minutes or so. It'll be a fun little time. Anyway, I will be right back. I just need to go grab my water here, and we'll get started. Yeah, this is like a music tier list. I've never done one of these before. I've done Pokemon tier lists for like gym leaders and like best Pokemon game ever made. Never done a music tier list though, so this one will be a little different. Might be interesting. So why don't we start with the worst song on the whole list? Actually, no. Let's not start with the worst song. Let's start with the duplicates, just to get them out of the way. These don't necessarily reflect how I feel about them, but we might as well not even rank the ones that are already playing. Okay, so we have that, and we have this one. All right, so those two are duplicates. Those play in two different games. I'm not even sure why they... Well, I guess it's good just to have them on the list, for whenever. So those two are duplicates. So now we'll move on to the worst two songs in the entire series. The worst two legendary Pokemon songs. And yes, I should mention, these are legendary Pokemon battle musics. All the legendary Pokemon battle themes are on this list, as you can see. There's a shit ton of them. So, the first one we're going to tackle is this one. Mewtwo. He's E tier. He's really bad. His theme from... What is this? Oh, no, that's the wrong Mewtwo. That's the Sword and Shield Mewtwo. What we need is the Fire Red Leaf Green Mewtwo. Here he is. Fire Red and Leaf Green Mewtwo music is terrible. Here, let me let you take a listen real quick. Now, it doesn't sound that bad, right? Now, the reason it's on the bottom of the list isn't because it doesn't... It's not because it sounds bad, because it's actually a pretty good song. The reason it's so low is because it's a freaking... It's just a higher-pitched version of the battle theme for that game. It's kind of lame to give Mewtwo just the battle theme that you've been listening to the entire game, but higher-pitched. It's kind of lame. So, just based on the principle that Mewtwo is a badass, and they did him dirty like that, that's the worst song. Alright, so, next song, in the same vein, this is for Mew. E tier. A little bit better than Mewtwo's, because at least Mew's got some, like, twinkling going on, some different rhythms going on a little bit, but it's still just the frickin' battle theme. Oh, not to mention, this is the battle theme from Emerald version. Like, what gives? What gives, Game Freak? Why'd you do this to my Mew? I love Mew. Mew's like the... Well, not the best mythical, but it's a solid mythical, if anything. Alright, so there's Mew. Alright, what was next? Oh, yes. Let me pull the song up for you before we put them in there. Alright, where are you? A lot of songs here, so it might take a little bit to put through it. There it is. Okay. So next on the list is the Lava Frog. Now this might be a bit of a controversial pick. I mean, the music is good, right? But I hate Lava Frog. I don't like the Lava Frog. Why give the Lava Frog such a badass theme? I'm a little peeved. This frog thing, the music does not fit the frog, alright? The shoe does not fit this thing. It's disgusting. I feel like he needs silly music, if anything. Yeah, Lava Frog is a no on all accounts. Terrible, terrible music. Good music, but terrible pick for a legendary to give it to. Alright, next up is the Specterior and Glacierior encounter music from Sword and Shield's DLC. I talked a little bit about this one last night too when we were listening to the OST during the Pokemon talk. It's a decent enough theme, but like I don't know if it really fits a horse. And on top of that, I mean, it's a battle theme. It's like whatever. I just don't really care for it myself. In my honest opinion, it's E tier. Top of E tier though. Almost D tier. Which brings us to the aforementioned D tier. And the next choice on the list, which is... Let's see if I can find it. Where are you? Yeah, there might be a bit of like short pause moments here when I'm scrolling through the playlist. Is that it? Oh my gosh, I'm just not seeing it. Just here it is. Okay, the next one on the list is the Ultra Beast music. I know, weird choice, right? I mean, I feel like this might be one of my more controversial picks. The only reason I put it so low, I mean, it's got a good electronic sound. It's just that, I don't know, the tempo's too slow for me. It's a little bit weird. It fits the Ultra Beast as a song. I just don't care for the song itself. So, I mean, I understand if any of you guys like it. Because it's unique. It's got a good electronic feel. Definitely fits them. That's why I didn't put them in the E tier. Because it fits the Pokemons. But not my favorite. Alright, next up on the list is maybe another controversial pick. Let's see. Where are you at? I gotta find... Yeah, okay. So the next one on the list is Kyurem. The song itself is good. I talked about this last night as well. In the same vein as Specterior, it doesn't really fit the Pokemon. A lot of these lower tier Pokemon, their songs don't really fit them. Frog don't fit. Horse don't fit. Mewtwo don't fit. Mew don't fit. Kyurem do not fit. The only one that does fit is the Ultra Beast, but I don't like their song. So, yeah. Good song for Kyurem, though. It's just, I wish Kyurem's battle music was colder. Like, it had a cold feeling. This is like Regal, and like, it's got a good bouncy feel to it. It doesn't really fit Kyurem. It fits Reshiram and Zekrom. It's the same song that plays for them, except this one's a little... It has a couple different changes. It's like, whatever. So it doesn't really count as a duplicate. But, yeah, whatever. Okay, so next up is... Let's see if I can find it. Gotta find it. This is gonna be the hardest part of it. Ah, here it is. Okay. So the next one is the Dynamax encounter music. I know, another controversial pick. Like, what is the deal with this? Well, let's take a quick, short little listen, shall we? To this music. Take a quick little gander. It's got a good orchestral sound to it, but it's just kind of bland. I don't know, I don't care for it. It's just a remix of the Dynamax battle theme. A good remix, but I don't even care for the Dynamax battle theme to begin with. So it's D tier. I don't care for it. It's kind of meh. Even though the song itself is good, it's just, I don't like the song. Again. Alright, next up is, which one is that? Oh. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so the next one up is Eternatus 2. So yeah, on top of me not really liking Eternatus as a Pokemon, while it does have a good electronic feel, like a lot of these low-tier songs, I keep saying that, it's more just to set a tone. Like, it's setting a tone of dread, and it's not so much a good battle song, in my opinion. I don't know, it feels like cutscene music. And, I mean, technically, that fight is like an interactive cutscene, I guess you could say. It's just, like, so bleh. I don't know. I wouldn't listen to this on my time off. It's cool, though. Just not my favorite. Okay. Whoa. Uh-oh. One sec, dude. I dropped my controller. I can't... Oh, God, I can't believe I did that. All right, so next up is... Who's next? Whomst amongst you is next? Ah, yes. Is these guys. It is Reshiram and Zekrom. It is, like I was saying earlier, the same as the Kyurem battle music. It fits them more, though. Which is why I put it higher on the list. It fits Reshiram and Zekrom. I feel, anyways. Good song. Fits them. Easy D tier pick. Alright, so next up... Let's see if we can find the song. One might be a little more tricky to... It should be on the playlist, though, that was late. Ah, here it is. Ink. So next up on the list is their fusion form, the black and white Kyurem. This song is a little bit closer to what I feel like Hiram's music should have been like. It's terrifying. It's just, it's not quite cold enough to where I feel like I can put it in C tier. I want it to feel distant, and it kind of gets a little bit of a cold feeling in it, but not quite as much as I'd like. But it's a solid song. A lot better than the other two. Maybe a little loud, though. Maybe a little loud. There we go. Okay. Next up is another controversial pick. See if we can find it on the playlist. There they are. Okay. Next up is the Tapu music. Let's take a quick listen. Now, this song is a very good song. Only thing I don't quite care for is the vocals. I mean, it fits the song, but personally, I just don't like the vocals that are in it. Except for that vocal. The fuck. Good song, though. Easily a top-tier, D-tier list song. Okay, the next one was a bit of a hard pick for me, because it was between the Tapus and this specific song. Actually, you know what? Nah, well, I'll keep my opinion on this. Okay, the next one up is the Illusion Doggos. Now, the reason why this song is D tier, let's just listen to it real quick. So yeah, badass, right? The only problem is, as you're about to hear, it's such a short loop that I can't really justify putting it in C tier or higher. Like, if this song was a bit longer, it had more going on, I could easily see it being A tier. It's just, at this point, it loops this part. Which it makes sense, it's like a cutscene. You do this battle at the very beginning of the game, but that bass slaps so hard. Also, hey, Pixel, welcome to the stream. Yeah, a couple of my viewers last night requested I do a Pokemon battle theme tier list. So we're just kind of doing this. It's fun. I've done a couple tier lists in the past. You should do one sometime. That could be cool to watch. It doesn't necessarily have to be on music, but like, you know, it could be cool to do. I know this was like a big meme to do back in the day. Like, this got pretty big a couple years ago, this tier list thing. Alright, so yeah, Mysterious Dogs, D tier. And that leads us on to the B tier, where a bulk of the songs are actually located. Now let's see, who is the first on my B tier? Who's the first on the chopping block? Who gets the B? I see who it is. I see you there. See if I can see your music, though. Yeah, here it is. Okay. And now we just have to cross-reference and find the picture that corresponds. Yes, the first one is the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Reggie theme. So yeah, it's a good song. The problem is the remix version, this song right here, it doesn't slap as hard as it should. You're fighting like colossal titans that are like elementals. I feel like it should be a bit more intimidating. It just doesn't hit that hard, you know? Considering you're fighting these creatures that are just the hardest, purest form of the element they represent. Like, it's gotta hit hard. And that's why the Oras version's at the bottom of the tier list. It just doesn't do it for me. Alright, next up. Maybe a controversial pick. A lot of my picks are controversial. I'm a controversial kind of guy. Alright, let's see if we can find it. Yeah, found it. Yeah! Next up, Raikou from Heart Gold Soul Silver. I'd say that Raikou's theme is easily the worst of the three dogs. You know, subjectively. Their themes are all great. I mean, they all have the same theme. They just have a slightly different sound and motif going on with each of theirs. But it's got a cool, like, electric guitar sound in the GBA font. Alright, so next up, let's see if we can find the next. Yeah. Next up is Dawn Wings Necrozma from Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Oh wait, I think this is the wrong song. No, I picked the wrong one. Did I pick the wrong? How embarrassing. Yeah, I picked the wrong song. Can you guys believe that? We'll listen to this one while we find the right song. Where art thou? Maybe that is the right song. Yeah, I guess it is. Alright, I take it all back. That's the correct song. C tier. The only reason it's C tier is because it's like... it just doesn't really do it for me. That's the only reason why it's on C tier. It's a good song. Very harsh sounding. Especially this intro bit. But that kind of fits Necrozma. Because he's kind of a gross dude. He's nasty. Alright, next up. This one was hard for me to put here, considering it has a lot of nostalgia for me. And I'm sure a lot of people have nostalgia for this song, in particular, that I'm about to show you, if I could find it on the list. There it is. Okay, so this next song happens to be the legendary battle theme from Pokemon Black and White. Yeah, my only problem with this song is that it's for every single side legendary in Pokemon Black and White. And it's a good song, it's just that I prefer my songs that kind of fit the legendary, and since it's spread over so many legendaries, it doesn't really fit any one in particular. It's just kind of a rave song, which I could get down with, but it's not as good as some of the other songs on this list, but I could feel pretty confident in putting it like mid-C tier. It's not bad. Not terrible. Okay, next up, we have... oh, yes. This is another hard one for me to do. because I love this song so much. But I can't justify putting it any higher than I do. Next up is Arceus' theme from Diamond and Pearl. There's one specific moment I want to point out with this song that's about to happen. And it's the sole reason I put it so high on the list. That right there. Talk about, get out of here. See how it like pauses there? It's so good. It fits Arceus, who, for anyone not initiated, is literally the god of the Pokemon world. It's kind of, the song itself isn't a whole lot. It's just drums, which I appreciate how dramatic it is. It's just not as bumping as the other songs above it. I put Arceus as high on the list as I could, but he could not go any higher. He could not ascend from the C tier, which is kind of sad. I love Arceus. All right, next up, we have another potentially controversial pick. Okay. Next up is the Reggie theme from the original Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald games. I'll keep this one kind of brief. The only reason this one's higher than the ORAS version is because it does what I was hoping the ORAS version would do. It slaps. It has a good bass. It's intimidating. It does good with the GBA sound font, too. It's everything it needed to be. I just wish the ORAS version could have been what the Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald version was. We need a really kick-ass remix to come out in a couple years here in one of the new games. All right, next up. Next up is Lugia's theme from Heart Gold Soul Silver. Oh, welcome to the stream, Lewis. You're just in time to see us finish off this tier list, eh? Yeah, I agreed to do a tier list last night for the Pokemon battle themes. And, you know, it's been kind of interesting. I've never tried to rank music before, especially video game music. All right, I'll let you guys listen to the Lugia music here for a sec. This song just fits Lugia. It's so bouncy. It's got kind of a bossa nova sound going on with it. It fits the ocean theme that they were kind of going for with the Heart Gold Soul Silver music. Very bouncy. I love it. Fits Lugia. The only reason it's in C tier is because it's not quite as dramatic as I hoped it would be. A lot of these C tier songs just don't live up to what I hoped they would be, to be honest. Okay, so next up, we have... Who's amongst you is next? Oh, yep, interesting indeed. Thank you. I agree. Indubitably that this is indeed interesting. Lewis says, today's Pog emote is really good just because it's 2D art. What is that? Whose emote is that? That's actually a kind of cool one. I like that one. Yeah, I don't know what streamer that's for, but that is a good one. I'm a sucker for 2D art. Like, in terms of emotes. Okay, let's move on to the next song. The next song on the list. I feel like this probably won't be as controversial a pick as some of the other picks I've had. Ah, there it is. Okay. Now, I wish I could have put this one in a higher tier, just because I love the Lake Trio. But Azelf, Yuxi, and Mesprit's battle theme, it's good. It's kick-ass. It's just... it's not B-tier material, in my opinion. Kick ass, right, dudes? I love it. Yeah, I wish I could have put it higher, but it doesn't live up to the B tier material, in my opinion. Solid song, though. Maybe one of the best songs in Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Oh, and we have another oh, Scott song. I know who made that one. That's a good one, too. That's another good emote. I like that one a lot. Okay, so next song on the list is from my least favorite legendary of all time, which is kind of surprising seeing as how he's above the Lake Trio, but I mean, he's earned his spot. It is Eternatus Phase 3. Now let's see if we can find his song. I probably should have found his song before announcing that. It's okay, though. You can listen to this bumpin' track for a little bit longer. Okay. Phase 3. So yeah, it's a cute theme. It sounds victorious because you're beating the crap out of the big boss finally. Using the box legendaries, which is why it's got that howling motif. The box legendaries are wolves in this game. So yeah, it's cute. Just, I don't know, for a battle theme against Eternatus, it's like whatever. Whatever. I don't like Eternatus to begin with. Alright, so next up is Entei. The final song in the C tier. Oh, what is dupes? Dupes are just songs that show up in more than one game. So I don't really want to rank them. It would be just pointless to put them on the list twice because I just put them literally next to where they're already placed. So they're just kind of like in the dupes section. As you can see, we already got the Ultra Beast here, and we already got the Tapus there. Both D tier. Also, yes. a lot of these songs slap. It's just I'm kind of going off of not only slappiness, but just how fitting the song is for the Legendary too. Like, there's a lot going into these songs. I totally know what I'm doing. I'm totally not bluffing and just doing this off a whim. Okay, so yeah, Entei, his theme fits him, but it's like it could have fit him more. It could have been even more badass. Okay, so why don't we move on to the B tier finally? Okay, Hoomst? Okay. That is Hoomst. That is Hoomst we're up against. Let me see if I can find him. Just gonna go back to the Lake Trio music for a sec. Okay, here it is. So next up is, in the beginning of the B tier, low B tier, is the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Legendary Trio battle music. Yeah, another solid song, solid remix. A problem with a lot of the Oras remixes is they just don't hit as hard as I would hope. And that's a common complaint I hear with the music from Oras. But what can you do? They're still solid songs. I'd say he sits pretty comfy at B tier. Alright, next up, we'll be seeing the last of our friends, Eternatus, as we are going to be playing the first phase of his fight, finally. If I can find it. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So, the end of Eternatus, finally, on this tier list. He came back 3 times. He's a triple threat. Is phase 1 of the Eternatus fight. So yeah, this is his best music out of the 3 songs he gets for God knows what reason. Phase 1 is the best because it fits him. It is him. That's his song. It's just amazing. It has like a distinct Terraria sound, and I feel like that's the real reason I like it, aside from it fitting him as a Pokemon. Yeah, solid song. Easy low B tier. Easy pick. Best Eternatus music. Alright, who do we have next? Oh! That's who we have next, huh? Okay. Okay, me, if you say so. Maybe a controversial pick. We have Gerbatina from Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Everyone loves this guy. Now, aside from this one just being like a kick-in, where's the tier list? Oh, that happens after the stream's over. I cry in the corner for like 5 hours. Maybe 6, depending on how the day went. You guys don't need to see that. But yeah, Giratina, It fits him. You fight him in the Distortion World, so the song is going to be chaotic. It also has a bit of hopefulness going on because the Lake Trio is helping you at this point. They helped weaken Giratina, and, you know, it's got a kick and bass. All the songs I like got a kick and bass. So, Giratina, you get to sit in B tier. Congratulations, buddy. Good boy. Good Giratina. All right. Next up. Who do we have next? Oh, okay. So the next one is going to be the Weather Trio music from the original Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald games. Why is there an Arceus plushie washing? Because he wants to make sure that he ranks pretty good on the tier list, and I feel like he's just sticking around to see how he hashes up against the others. You know, Arceus is always watching. Yeah, a lot of these higher songs do kick pretty hard. The reason I put the original Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald music this high over the ORAS version is, once again, because it kicks. It's got a good kick-in bass. It's just better than the ORAS version. I wish that wasn't the case, because I want to hear good remix like in the official games. Of course, you can find good remixes on YouTube that fill that need, but, like, come on, guys. You dropped the ball. Alrighty. Whomst wants to be next? Oh, I see. It's you. Okay, so this one's a pretty good song. Though we've heard it twice already. You get to hear it a third time. Alrighty. Next up is Suicune Suqueen from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. This one, objectively, out of the three doggos, best one. Like, you heard that part at the beginning, right? With, like, the piano? Like, listen to that. Or, not even piano. It's like a plucking string. It fits him so much. So much. So much fitting. Suicune, you're the best dog. Best out of the bunch. Very badass. Okay. Next up is another new song. It's the Galarian Legendary Birds. And this one's another badass song. We're getting into some real bops now. Sorry, we listened to that one for a while, but I just wanted to point something out about it that was pointed out to me last night, actually, as we were listening to it by Wind Up Blizzard. So the beginning of the song kind of represents the energy that you get from Galarian Zapdos, because he's a fighter. He's quick. He's on his feet, running all the time. Then that elegant part in the middle represents Galarian, whatever your name is, Galarian Articuno, because it's elegant. And then you got the part right here that's kind of foreboding and scary that represents Galarian Moltres. So it does a good job of representing all three of them. It's just a solid song. It's got that GBA sound font right there during this part that's badass. Ooh, yeah. And it makes a couple callbacks to older songs in the franchise. So, just a solid song overall. Fortunately, I could not put it in A tier. Because you know, it's good, but it's not A tier good. Alright, next up. Who do we got next? Okay. We're almost done with the tier list. This actually took longer than I thought. But this is going to be, I want to say, he's probably the top of B tier. Yeah, we'll call it top B tier. He's going to be top B tier. There'll probably be one song after him. But this is the Oras version of Deoxys' theme. So yeah, again, it just doesn't slap as hard as I wish it did. Very dramatic though, fits him. Fits Alien. Good song. But not A tier good. Okay. Who do I got next? Yeah. So next up, topping off the B tier is the Crystal version of the legendary dog music, which is just all the dogs together, which is a solid song. It's just solid. It's all three. It's the best of all three worlds. So we won't hang around this one too long, because we've pretty much already heard this song. But it's top of B tier, topping off B tier there. All right, now for the beginnings of A tier. All right, so A tier. We have Solgaleo and Lunala, bottom of A tier. It's just a solid battle theme. Fits the legendaries. Moving on. We have one of my favorite all-time legendary battle musics. It is the Ho-Oh theme from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Like, this stuff right here is amazing. I wish Lugia's theme captured the feel of the Pokemon as well as Ho-Oh's did. just feels so free. It's got that traditional Japan feel to it in the music. Bits Ho-Oh. Or I guess China. Oh hey Bungie, welcome to the stream. We are doing a tier list today. And we're nearly done with it. We just gotta finish ranking. Let's see, who's next? We have the Primals from Oras next. So yeah, another solid song, dudes. It fits them well because, you know, they're ancient, like, legendary Pokemon. Very good song. Solid song. All right, who is next on the list? Oh yeah, this one might be a little bit of a controversial pick as well. Because I know a lot of people like the original Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald version of this song. But I personally feel like they did a good job with the Galarian Regis in their theme. Oh wait, why did I do that? What the heck? So yeah, they did a good job with this one. So let's take a listen, shall we? I feel like they did a good job of capturing the feel that Oras failed to capture with the song. Another solid song, my dudes. Oh yeah, and I'll message you later, Bungie. So yeah, we got up next a good song. Another good song. A lot of good songs on this playlist. This is another good one. Just gotta cross-reference the old list here. Yes. The Fire Red and Leaf Green version of Deoxys' theme. Sometimes you just can't beat the classics. So yeah, Deoxys easily, with its Fire Red, Leaf Green, Emerald version song, makes it to the top of A tier. Like, there's no surprises here. It's just that amazing. Okay, so next up, we have another Pokemon Sword and Shield song. Yes, we have Calyrex from the Crown Tundra DLC. So yeah, it fits Calyrex, but it's not really a good battle theme. Solid Calyrex music. But like when you get to this part, you really feel it. You really feel that you feel, you know? It's good. Good theme. But there's a better version of this theme that we're about to hear in just a moment. But that'll come in the S tier. Next up is where is the song? Ah, there it is. Okay. Next up is Dialga Palkia from Diamond and Pearl. Oh yeah, Bungie, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop spamming in the chat, dude. So yeah, this song is one of my favorites. I honestly wanted to put it in S tier, but I mean, I kind of want to save S tier for some of the more, like, the best of the best, you know? And these guys, they're pretty dang good, pretty solid. I'll save an S tier version of this song for whenever they release the remakes of Diamond and Pearl. But yeah, as it stands, solid song, solid A tier song. So who do we have next? We're getting to the end of this list finally. It took like an hour. It took an hour. All right, next up. Where are they? Gotta look through the list here. Oh yeah, I should mention, this part right here is my favorite part of the song. Okay, so starting off S tier is the Xerneas and Yveltal theme from Pokemon X and Y. Yeah, it's just a good theme. That's all I really have to say about it. I mean, it's pretty cool. Debatably an S tier song. I would have put it in A, but it's a solid enough song to where I feel like it's S tier, low S tier. Good song. All right, next up is gonna be a real bop. If I can find it. Oh, Yeah. Okay. So next up is Mewtwo from X and Y. I'll let you guys listen to this for a sec. So yeah, Mewtwo's a badass, so the fact that his song is also badass easily raises him to the rank of S tier. I mean, everyone loves Mewtwo. He's good. Good Pokemon. Solid Pokemon song. Good electronic feel. Fits Mewtwo well. Very trippy. Alright, so that'll bring us to the next song. Ultra Necrozma theme from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Good song. Yeah, all I ever really have to say about these last songs is they're good. They're objectively good. Alright, next up. We have from Pokemon Sword and Shield, Zacian and Zamazenta's theme. Now, this one, it has an amazing piano sound to it, and it's so elegant. It really fits them. I wanted to put it at top of S tier, but considering how good Calyrex Rider's theme is, it was hard to pick between the two. So I feel like for me, they kind of interchange, but at the moment, I kind of put Calyrex Rider at the top. And I'll let you guys take a listen to this. Just an amazing song. I really love the drums. It really makes it. It's got kind of like a galloping sound at the beginning with those drums too. And it's just so intimidating. I mean, you are fighting like a king and his royal steed, so it fits well. And it just sounds amazing. Like, I'd easily put this on a playlist of stuff to listen to while I'm just like, you know, studying, vibing, all that fun stuff. All right, so I'm going to take a quick BRB here. After, we'll save this. I'll share it later on. But yeah, this is my playlist, or I guess you could call it a playlist. This is my final rankings of all the legendary songs. That took like an hour. I was surprised it took so long. But yeah, best is Calyrex Rider. Worst is Mewtwo from Fire Red and Leaf Green. So yeah, there you go. Very cool. Very good. Later on, if you guys want me to elaborate on any of these, I could talk about it a bit during the MAW, maybe. But as it is now, we're going to be taking a quick BRB. And I'm going to get the MAW ready for us to stream for a little while. We probably won't finish it today. I didn't expect the tier list to take so long. I know Corey actually wants to stream at some point today, so just so he can actually stream within a reasonable hour, I am going to kind of cut today's stream short. Sure. Let me get some lo-fi Pokemon music for you guys to listen to, and we will switch over to the MAW in just a moment. All right, dudes, BRB.